See, when you come out on that other side, you're going to be unrecognizable. See, you got to go through that fire and go through that process and get melted like gold. I say you got to go through that fire and go through that process and get melted like gold. That's the only way you will become one of the world's greatest tools or weapons in the hands of the Most High. I said that's the only way you could become one of the greatest tools or weapons in the hands of the Most High. You understand what I'm saying? Easy come, easy go, and we ask for a lighter load. That's what my haters say. They say easy come, easy go, and they always ask for a lighter load. That's what my haters say. But as for us, it's a stronger back. With our back against the wall. And whoever in our corner ain't got to worry about the corner. I said whoever in our corner ain't got to worry about what's in the corner. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, man, I said you got to go through that fire and get melted to go through that process just like gold. If you're going to be one of the greatest tools or the greatest weapons that the Most High has ever yielded. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to be unrecognizable when you come out on the other side. You're going to be unrecognizable when you come across that finish line. Let me tell you something. Listen. Let me tell you something. It's a lot of people that's scared of the fire. They got blinded by the fire. That just come around just to feel warm by the fire, but not willing to go through the fire. You got people that's willing to kick sand in your fire. People that's not going to even bring you no firewood, but scared to go through the fire. You know what I'm saying? Because you know why? Most people are like Bounty. I say most people are like Bounty. Quicker, picker, and they're up. Vapors. A bunch of Bismarckese. A bunch of vapors. You know what I'm saying? They call it the vapors. Compared to this log, this firewood that I am, that you are, that marinates, that takes its time as it breaks down, the same way it took its time to build itself. I said the same way it takes time, the same way it took time to build itself. This is not no overnight success story. This is not instant gratification. This is a marathon, baby. This is not for sprinters. This is a marathon, baby. This is for haulers. This is for 18-wheelers. This is for airplanes. This is for jets. You gotta have a CDL for this. You gotta have a limo license for this. Because what you carrying, only the Most High can ride in. Everybody else is not treating their vessels like this. They're not treating their vehicles like this. They're not putting the finest of the finest. You understand what I'm saying? They're not even respecting their fluids. You know what a cigarette would do to you? You know what a glass of alcohol would do to your liquids inside you? The whole pH and anatomy. You understanding me? And we only gonna add value to our life, man. Every dollar that we spend from the intentions and emotions of soldiers. And they bringing back more soldiers. And those soldiers are sitting back because now we got frontline soldiers. Because we are the frontline soldiers. And now we got people in our corner that could drop off care packages. Bigger guns mean bigger funds. Say that with me. Bigger guns mean bigger funds. And every dollar is a soldier. I need my soldiers to come back with watermelons that got seeds because those seeds gonna bring me back more watermelons. It gets small, it gets small, and it gets small. But that's just the pieces that make the whole. They said carbon, oxygen, selenium, the zinc, the iodine, the thiamine, the riboflavin, all of these different concoctions are found. Because if it ain't got no seed, it ain't what you need. I said if it ain't got no seed, it ain't what you need. If it don't got no stem cord, it ain't got no root, it ain't what we do. We don't live to eat, but we eat to live, man. And when I see you come out on that other side, I ain't gonna be squinting my eyes like everybody else. Because I went through the fire with you. I went through the fire just like you. I'm going through the fire right now. Every time the sun rises, it's a new fire. And I'm on fire. And I ain't talking about Scarface, but you know, when I come around, she's on fire. You feel me? Because that's just what the vibe do. Because listen, man, I'm going to tell you this. There's a lot of people sitting back with their feet kicked out in front of the fire. A lot of people that went blind just looking at the fire. It's a lot of motherfuckers that's easy come, easy go. It's a bunch of brownies out here. But if you gonna go in the fire, you gotta at least be firewood. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just tender. And they tender. And they on tender. Going home tender. Pockets tender. Spirit tender. We can't do that. Because we tending to the assets of life. And that's the principalities. Because when you live in the carnal desires, you're in a rat race. Nothing but liabilities. What goes in must comes out. And iron sharpens iron. Everybody that knows you, everybody that known you, they was butter knives. When you come out the fire, you gonna be a machete. They not gonna even recognize you. You cut different. You got a different cut. And every time you cut something, they say, oh, that was cut from a different cloth. Listen, in order to become one of the greatest weapons or the greatest tools that the Most High can utilize, you have to go through the fire. The trials and the tribulations, the nights, the fights. You understand what I'm saying? Realizing that being selfish is nothing wrong, man. Because it's a hateful world, and this is a hateful ass place filled with hateful ass people. But guess what? They never got to the level of love that you are at because they never hit the switch. They never hit the kill switch. The only switch they hit was the one that's killing them slow. And they don't like what you doing because you doing the opposite. You're not drinking. You're not smoking yourself to sleep, smoking away your reality. You ain't sleeping away your reality, watching pixels to bust away your reality. And you're oozing out your Uzi, dripping all over the place. We ain't doing that. Because everything you got is pluses and multiplication. It's adding. It's assets. All the activities that you activate through your accolades. You understand what I'm saying? Not participating in what they doing is bringing you the results that they seem to wish they have had. I'm going to say it one more time, man. In order to become one of the greatest tools or the greatest weapons that the Most High has ever yielded, you have to go through the fire. And most people are not willing to go through the fire. They willing to sit in front of that motherfucker so they don't die, so they don't freeze to death. Shit, they might be trying to get a little hot pocket in. You understand what I'm saying? But listen, they not willing to rearrange their whole interior. All they willing to do is to go to AutoZone, go to the next chop shop, you know what I'm saying, steal somebody's car parts. But they not willing to go back to the manufacturer. You know what I'm saying? Go back from where they came from. Go back to the scratch box and get rearranged. They not willing to go through that pain as you continue to go an extra pump. When the next man was like, oh no, I did 10 push-ups for the day. I'm good. Cut it. You hear me? Get him out of here, coach. Striked out. You know what I'm saying? But then he paid the referee, so now the ref talking about you had a foul ball. Type of fragrance they on, because they smell your fragrance, and success is your cologne. They pay attention, but I don't know why, because they really can't afford it. You gonna be unrecognizable when you come out the fire. You gonna be unrecognizable when you come out the other side. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people are not willing to go in the fire. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, let me ask y'all this. They got way more seats in the bleachers than they do for those who are not sitting in the stands. I got a question now. Are there not way more seats in the bleachers than they are for those who are not in the stands? Because, see, you standing for something, you know what I'm saying? Because it's either you going to lay down or stay down. And we ain't doing neither. You know what I'm saying? We just making sure you follow the procedure. I said, we ain't doing neither, but we're making sure you follow the procedure. You understand what I'm saying? Because we standing for something. Most people lay down, got down, sat down. You know what I'm saying? And there's a motherfucking standing ovation in this motherfucker. Look at who you done left behind, the faces, places, and situations, man. Hey, stack that bread up. You about to be leaving your city. Stack that bread up. You about to be leaving your state. Stack that bread up. You about to be leaving your country. You understand what I'm saying? Stack your bread up. Hey, man, they got these haters coming, man. Keep hitting them pumps. Keep shadow boxing, because they got these haters, man, that was assigned to you on an assignment. But, hey, they getting those sprinkles on their ice cream, baby, because that's for winners. Sprinkles are for winners. What the fuck Flo said? Flow, baby, flow, baby, flow, baby, flow, baby, flow. And the winners seem to always win and the losers always seem to lose, you know. How could you compare yourself to something that's always fresh? This is a pack of winter fresh that never left its mint, that never lost its mint because it always knew what it was meant to do. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why you always in their motherfucking mouth. Because you are in alignment. You understand what I'm saying? When you are in alignment, you are always in people's